Most of the time, when a couple or even an individual come to me, they will utter the phrase, "We're just not compatible." And of course, I had another one this week. And so I thought it was time that I did a video because I want to say to you what I said to that young lady. It's like, well, of course you're compatible. You wouldn't have gotten married if you weren't compatible. My desire is to help people see what, in fact, is compatible versus what isn't compatible. When people say it, they most of the time come back with a phrase such as, he likes hunting and being alone and has no friends, and I like going to parties and being around people, and uh, I love going out with my friends, and I say, that's just two different people. And I actually talk about that in my book, The Super Couple, a formula for extreme happiness in marriage. When often people say that we're looking, in this example I just gave, a difference between introverts and extroverts. Introverts get energized by being alone. Extroverts get energized by being in the outer world. And there's so many different things. So many of my super couples, a husband loved golfing, the wife liked shopping. They argued about different topics. Look, don't assume differences mean you're not compatible. Compatibility means, can you get along? And you can because you did at some point, because you got married. But it doesn't mean that right now, because you're not getting along, that you're incompatible. It means you're fighting about some issues. Now, think about faith, for instance. The Bible talks about being equally yoked. Well, there's a phrase in the scientific field, social science, and they don't care about God. And they label it religious homogamy, homo meaning the same. And they have found that people are more compatible. It's easier in the relationship if two Muslims marry, or two Protestants marry, or two Catholics marry, or two atheists marry, because then you have less to fight about in those fields. So, yeah, I get that. I get that. Hopefully, you're on the same page on those things. But if you're not, it still doesn't mean you're incompatible. It means God is allowing iron to sharpen iron. See, don't forget that marriage is two completely separate human beings becoming one. Well, how do you become one? Look at a surgeon. They have to cut when they're cutting out a wound, and they sew together. It is not comfortable, and it is actually painful while it's healing. When there's an injury, they cut out the pus. Yeah, I'll say that, where there's oozing, stinking, disgusting, painful pus. And then when the pus is gone, the two sides still have to have time, or it comes together before it becomes one flesh. The fact that you and your spouse are fighting, or you can't even stand each other at this point, is proof that that process is in place. Now, yeah, there are things that you can do, and you may need to be kinder or more patient, or maybe you are and they're not. But remember the goal of marriage. Your job is to get your spouse to heaven. And God knew he or she was different than you. That's why God gave him you, because only you would rub off those rough edges in that area. Only you would be exposing him. Another fact, we tend to hang out with friends who are our same temperament. Well, if you're hanging out with someone with your same temperament, they're not necessarily going to challenge you on most of your views, because you're about the same. Your personalities are the same. But spouses, you tend to marry the opposite. So don't confuse being around your girlfriends or guy friends going, see, yeah, they all agree with me. Well, of course, because you've self-selected friends. Because friendship is easy. You just want to have people who want to go out when you want to go out, who want to go bowling when you want to go bowling. You want to have friends who like to talk if you like to talk, or like to listen if you like to listen. Don't put your spouse in that same category as if they're going to be like your best friend. They will be a friend, and they will eventually become your best friend. But what I mean is, don't expect them to be like those friends out there that are not in your marriage. Your spouse is supposed to make you uncomfortable and make you think about those things that without them, you'd never change. You are off and wouldn't even be aware of it. Someone who lives with you, sleeps with you, eats with you, watches you, good times or bad, they're going to notice the nuances. And it's going to be awful. Look into compatibility. When you feel like saying we're incompatible, recognize what I just said. We're compatible. We're just working through this process of becoming one. And sometimes you need help, and I will help you. You know where to find me, Christine@breakfastwithbacon.com. Email me, but give me some time. I've got about 50 emails I need to respond to right now. So it takes me about a month in many cases. Don't have a secretary yet, but I would love to help you. It doesn't always have to stay that way. One day you'll recognize that you are in fact compatible and you'll be enjoying your time together. I'm so glad I'm at 41 years. We made it past that time. Yes. We still rub each other sometimes, but we know that we're good for each other. I'm Dr. Christine Bacon. Thanks for watching this informational Bacon Bit. And as always, remember to live your life sunny side up.